Hey everyone, my name is Paul and today I'm reviewing the RYSEAB portable tire inflator. This is a battery-powered tire compressor. According to the manufacturer, this thing can inflate a tire from 25 to 36 psi in just 1 minute, and in 5 minutes you can inflate a flat tire from 0 psi all the way up to 36. It has a 6,000 milliamp battery, which should be enough charge to inflate 4 tires all the way up from 0 to 36 psi. Now that's based on a 185/65 R15 tire. It's a pretty small tire. I have bigger tires than that, so I'm expecting this to be just a little bit slower. Now this thing looks cool, but my favorite feature is the auto stop. So you can actually set the pressure that you want. It'll inflate your tire. Once the pressure is reached, it will stop. Now those are some pretty big promises. So let's find out if this thing can actually do it.
All right, the unboxing. This is a whole genre of internet videos. The box is nice. In the box, you will find this beautiful black tire pressure thing. And they even give you a USB-C charging cable. You also get a pile of adapters in case you need to fill up your basketball, yoga ball, inflatable paddleboard, or bicycle tire with a Presta valve. Holding the power button turns it on. The plus and minus buttons change the pressure. Hit the button again to turn on the compressor. You can also select different units of measurement if you're too cool for PSI. Holding the lower button turns on the flashlight. The light is very dim, but it's bright enough to find your tires. I'm pretty sure that's a tire right there. Okay, let's test it out. It's set to 36 PSI. The tire currently has 26 PSI. Start the timer and let's see what we get. It should be able to get a 185/65 R15 tire up to 36 in 1 minute. My tires are a bit bigger though. The auto shutoff works perfectly and stopped at 36, and that took 4 minutes. Not bad. Let's check the pressure with a digital gauge. I'm calling that perfect. The built-in pressure gauge is very accurate. On to the next one. Start the timer and let's see what happens. Did I mention how cool the auto stop feature is? Here we go. That took just under 4 minutes and the tire is at 36 psi. Let's check the accuracy with my digital gauge. And it's exactly the same pressure as last time. Impressive. Okay, let's move on to tire number 3. Start the clock and let's see if it can do it again. All done, and that also took just under 4 minutes. Not bad at all. Check the pressure. It's a little lower, but I think it's just me not using my tools properly. I was a bit sloppy with the timer too. We're on to the 4th tire in a row. Let's see what happens. Can it do all 4? Yes. It slowed down just a little, but I still got the tire up to 36 with perfect accuracy.
After all that, I just have 1 bar on the battery. All 4 of my tires are inflated to 36 psi. Let's see if it can handle a flat tire.
I'm using a valve core remover tool and letting all the air out of my tire. Supposedly, this thing can air up 4 completely flat tires on a full charge. Now, I've already ran it a bunch, so I won't be mad if it doesn't do it. Start the timer and let's see what happens. And the battery finally died. I got 17 psi in just under 7 minutes. I've used this compressor a total of 23 minutes now. That's pretty good.
All right, so this thing is dead. Let's see how much I can charge it in 5 minutes. This is a 2.4 amp quick charger for a phone, not included. This is the included USB-C charging cable. And let's go ahead and start the car. And start the timer.
I want to find out how much I can inflate my tires after only 5 minutes of charging.
All right, time's up. Let's see what we got.
Start the timer and let the compressor do its thing. And that's it, dead battery. 5 minutes of charging gets you 1 minute 14 seconds runtime and about 3 psi in your tire.
I let it charge for 35 minutes, and it looks like I have 3 bars on the battery. Let's see if I can finish airing up my tire.
Start the timer, and let's see what 35 minutes of charging gets me. It died at 29 psi. 35 minutes of charging gets you 5 minutes of runtime and 12 psi in your tire.
Alright, so we're up to 29 psi. Still didn't make it to 36 yet. I don't really have time to charge this thing more. I'm going to finish it up with the bicycle pump. Now, to be fair, let's do a comparison. I'm going to take this back down to 25, and I will pump it myself from 25 to 36. So we are, 25. Start the timer.
I am cheating a little bit here. That red thing is a $90 high volume pump, and it's much faster than a normal bicycle tire pump. Okay, let's check the pressure, stop the clock, 36 psi and 1 minute 30 seconds.
So, 25 to 36 psi in a minute and a half with the good old hand pump.
I plugged the inflator into my charger in the house overnight so I could test its ability to inflate a flat tire. I didn't time it, but a full charge takes about 4 hours. I have it set to 36 psi and start the timer. I like how the display shows you the current pressure. All done! It took 13 minutes to fully inflate my flat tire. Let's see what's happening on the other side of my car. Oh man, the tire is flat. Such bad luck! Will this compressor save the day? Let's find out. The battery died after 9.5 minutes and I got 27 psi. That's enough to drive on.
I think this compressor does a great job. The auto stop feature is very convenient and the built-in pressure gauge is both accurate and consistent. But here's the thing, you can't just throw this in your trunk and forget about it for 3 months. Because if the battery isn't fully charged, it's not going to be very useful. It was a little slow on the big truck tires I have on my RAV4, but it was definitely good enough. And if you're inflating smaller things, this thing will be amazing. If you'd like to buy one of these, please follow the link in the video description below. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.